Hey folks, this is Nod, and we're playing Kerbal Space Program, or at least we're about to. Just a quick recap. Last episode, I put a nuclear reactor on my Duna farm, and that all went splendidly until I turned the thing on, and then it overheated, and yeah, that wasn't going to work. So I really need to run that farm all night long and all day long, and I need more cooling on it to make the reactor work. So I've been scratching my head, trying to figure out where I can get some cooling radiators, and well, let me show you. Alrighty, I just noticed my Duna ascent vehicle that's in orbit above above Duna there is this vessel I sent here a year or so ago with the idea that it would descend down to Duna and rescue my Kerbals, because you know the science rover, you know, is no motors on it, can't fly. So the idea is this will then drop down to Duna and get my Kerbals and bring them back to my Duna transplant when it's time to go home. I have noticed on this though, because it's a nuclear powered vehicle, I have two lovely large radiator panels, and I would really like to put those on my Duna farm. However, they're up in space right now, so we need to get them down to the planet somehow. And yeah, a couple of issues I can see with that. First of all is this part of the spaceship, this past the docking clamp here, was never really supposed to drop down to the surface. It's there's no parachutes on it. You know, I was supposed to just drop it off and let it burn up and crash. Don't want to do that, so just this bottom part has the descent stage, has the parachutes and all that stuff. So I think what we need to do is get these panels and put them on here, drop this off, descend down to the planet, and we should be good. So how do we do that? Well, I do have an engineer in orbit over on my Duna transplanet, so if we rendezvous with them, engineers should be able to hop out, yank these panels off here and stick them somewhere on the side of this thing. We then go down to the surface and we put those on the farm. Which is, well, this ought to be an interesting, yeah. Ooh, what do we got going on here? Yeah, we got one drogue chute has malfunctioned. We have to fix that too. Alright, well, let's see. I've still got quite a bit of fuel in this, so liquid fuel for these two here. Liquid fuel. Yeah, that's the ascent stage. I really don't want to use that. We'll just turn that off for now so it doesn't get used. Alright, let's go rendezvous with the station and see if we can make these changes to this. It's either that or I take maybe a couple of these parachutes off, put them on here and drop them down, but then this thing is not going to have enough parachutes and going to go splat, so I do have motors on it though, so I could, you know, yeah, if I can't get these off I'll do that, but let's thinking out loud we are. Nice little burn there. That is going to be in 16 seconds. Oh, node in 51 minutes. Okay, that's good, and that will give us an intercept of half a click. That sounds good to me. Keep an eye on these guys, make sure they don't go into the dark. They're okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gotta love the nuclear engines, they just look cool. Malfunctioning panel over here we could fix. Okay, very good. Oh, look at that. Following the eclipse around, we are chasing the eclipse. That's kind of cool. Catching up to it, we are. That's so cool. Okay, where is our target? It is over there. Target relative velocity minus. And we have 54 meters per second to kill. So let's bleed off a little bit of that. We have 100 and so delta V total. Okay, let's get a little closer. Slow down to like 30. A little closer. Let's do a big burn here. Very good. Kill rotation. Park it right alongside. Ooh, that's so sketchy. Yeah, I think we're okay. And let's duck. I mean, not duck. Let's stop. Okay, 0 meters per second. We've arrived. Pretty good. Okay. It's not really upright, is it? Let's go this way. Alright, we have to wake up our engineer here, who's probably been bored out of his mind since we arrived. Let's get the ship up the right way here. Not that there is a right way, but I'm glad I left Bill up here, is all I can say. There was a reason for that. Where are you, Bill? You're up here, huh? You know what? This science has been driving me nuts. Let's just get this done. Crud data. Guess we could even do an EVA report. Well, I really should do that with Elise here. But, not too worry about it. Let's get this done. Alright. Come on out, Bill. Okay. Let go. RCS on. Head on over. It's a fine looking vessel. Descent, ascent ship. Drop ship, I guess. Alright, before we do anything, let's fix what's wrong with this. So, I think that drogue chute is the main thing we need to fix. Repair parachute. Yes, pretty good. Okay, and I don't think there's much point in doing this, but let's do it anyway. Let's repair this little solar panel that's down here. If I can get under there. Repair solar panel. Excellent. Alrighty. Okay, now for the fun part. Equip. He's equipped pretty good. Alright, big question. Where am I going to put these? This window looks like an obvious spot. I don't want to put it over a hatch. Hopefully they're not too heavy and they're going to cause issues with my parachutes that are set up specifically to land with a very specific weight. This is all a bit sketchy. Alright. Let's put one here. Oh, that is going to be ugly. Don't really want to get it in the way of my my RCS thrusters, though. Let's just see what happens here. Oh, that's pretty damn ugly. Oh no, I've drifted too far, haven't I? It's like I'm not in range anymore. Okay, abort that. let's try this again. Let's cover up that solar panel, which isn't exactly ideal. Where's it going yellow? That's good, okay, let's try that. Oh, that is so ugly. It ain't pretty, but it might work. I just really hope it doesn't rip off when I'm coming down. Let's get the other one put on the other side. Was a pretty spaceship, not so much anymore. Just go down. Alright. Splendid. That looks terrible. It is what it is, right? Sort of tempted to relocate the solar panel here somewhere. I think we got enough juice in this thing. As long as we keep it around the right way to get down there. Alright. Is there anything else I want to scrounge off this thing? I'm sort of interested in getting this panel here. It's not really doing anything up there, is it? I can't make this too heavy though. It needs to be a specific weight, as I said, for the descent stage to work. I do kind of want that panel though. Don't know why, but I just do. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Where can I stick that? Got a ladder here, I don't want to interrupt that. Finally put a ladder on one of these ships. Oh, this ain't going to be pretty either, but there you go. Here. Too close to the exit though. Yeah, this is a good spot. Ah, it's near the RCS. Alright, let's try there. Get away from that. Get away from that, you. Brilliant. I can grab the battery. Now, this has all been set up. It should work fine. I don't have to go scavenging anything else. Okay, good, good. That might work. Okay, let's get you home. You are not going down to the surface. I know you came all this way, but and I'm not even going to let you down there, but it's for your own good. Let's do an EVA report while I'm out here. Pretty good. My two scientists in the science module, and they can start processing all this wonderful science I've got here. Get back in your little cubby. Excellent. And while we're out of here, let's just reset those two experiments with Elise here. Give her something to do. Where are you? You're hiding where? You're in the science lab. Should be safe to EVA from there. Oh, that was weird. That was a little spooky. Store. I think I set this up so I can just don't even have to let go. Yes, very good. And back to the lab for you. Okay then. Right, this needs to go down to the surface. First things first though, let's ditch this altitude. Bye-bye station. Bring our periaps down to 80. Seems to be my favorite altitude for dinner for starting these maneuvers. Could go down to like 55 though, but it gives you some wiggle room. I like to keep things consistent, that way I can learn from other maneuvers and stuff. And, you know, like everything around Kerbin I do at 100 kilometers more or less. Seems to work out. Okay, it is going to take 27 minutes to get around to the other side. That does not look like it's going to be a problem for these guys, so Let's zip on over there. Let's go around the sunny side. Yay, sunshine. Okay, I was wondering if I had a probe core on the bottom of this. I do. Okay, good. So where did I put the probe core on? Because once I detach this, I'm going to lose this probe core I have here. And yeah, don't think there's an antenna on this. Anyway, enough talking. Let's get my upper waps down. And burn the rest of this fuel, I think. Maybe not. Ah, there you go. We're all out. Do I want to go suborbital with this, or just leave it floating around? I think I'm going to ditch it now so it doesn't affect my my descent, because I need to be accurate with this. I don't want to have to drive for miles and miles. Alright, so let's undock this. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? Alrighty. Okay, let's engage these two engines. The thud. Throttle is down, activate engine. That is a cool sound. Okie dokie. Now, if I burn now, if I burn quick, I should be able to do it right now. Maneuver. Hurry, hurry, hurry. That's not enough time to do this. Let's see. Okay, 200 meters per second descent. Don't think I can do it in time. Nope. Alright. Zoom all the way around. Yeah, alright, so I'm not gonna make it on this pass. At least I don't want to feel rushed here. Let's get you out of the way. Set up a maneuver here. Right in there somewhere. Looks pretty good. 46 minutes, we should do a burn and go on in. However, I'm not going to do that right now because I smell dinner cooking, and I think we'll do this after dinner, so I'm going to take a quick break. Let's add this to the alarm now. Very good. Excellent. Alright, I'll be back shortly, and we'll try this crazy maneuver. Okay, I'm back from dinner. That was very good. Where were we? What were we doing? Let's see. I believe I was going to try to land this thing. On the farm, hopefully. Oh, I sure hope these things stay on there. Okay, deorbit burn time. Oh. X. Forgot I turned the fuel off. Jeez. Oh, that's not going to affect my descent. Let's keep at it. Might have. I think I started quite on time. Come on. Hello. Oh, don't tell me we've crashed. No. Whoa. Hello. Something's going on here. No. Hello? I think we've crashed. Oh joy. Yay. Alright, let's load this up again and try again. Alright, let's get this burn done. So, away we go. One, burn. Burn. Oh shoot. The tank's turned off still. That's not good. Yeah, I burned like 10 seconds too late now. Let's see if it makes any difference. Oh, I just changed target there and just reset that, didn't it? I'm messing this up completely. Let's see what happens. Oh, is it? Is it crashed again? Oh my god. Oh. What's going on? Crap. Okay, the game has been crashing on me. This is a couple of days after this is a couple of days later, basically, and yeah, I've been having well, I've been having issues, so I'm going to try this again and see if it crashes this time. So let's perform our burn here. Forgot what I was doing here. Don't crash, please don't crash. So far so good. Brilliant. Alright, that's further than I got last time. Okay. Looks like we're on target. All is good. Let's put our panel away. And arm our parachutes. Okay, let's fast forward to the atmosphere. In the pipe, 5x5, something like that. Okay, where are these going to deploy? Let's see. So the main chutes will come out at 4,000, 2,000, good. And the drogues, 8,000, 6,000. I'm being very consistent with this, aren't I? It seems to be my happy Dooner numbers. The question is, will these radiators hold? Or will they cause all sorts of worries for me as we go down? I mean, they look like they're going to do absolutely horrific things to the aerodynamics, but I don't know if that's actually going to be modeled in this. We'll see. If this was real life, those would be acting as just giant control surfaces and causing all sorts of going off to the left sort of ness. I don't know. Looks pretty solid so far. What sort of antenna have I got on this? I got the I can't believe I put the antenna on the bottom of the control probe. If those burn off, that would be extremely bad, but I don't expect them to in this thin atmosphere, especially as we're not going particularly fast. Speaking of that, let's speed things up here. Looks like we are on target, more or less. And look, it's a sandstorm. It's always a sandstorm. Oop, there's the drogues. Yeah, I don't think we got any heating there. It's a nice mellow descent. I shouldn't have to worry too much about using this fuel because I could refuel it with the fuel depot. Okay, main chutes are gonna open. Let's fire the engines a little bit. Slow us down, very good. Big parachutes, big parachutes. I really wish they'd fix this overlapping chute thing. Sort of put some sort of collision detection on them so that they don't actually clip through each other. But what can you do? Okay, we're not exactly level, are we? Let's just turn this off. Yeah, that's better. We'll use up what little power we've got anyway. So we are at 1 kilometer. And we are descending at 10 meters per second, which means I am going to have to use the engines a little bit for this descent. actually remembered to do that this time. The last ship I landed, I forgot to put the gear out. Oh, that was the doing science rover, that's right. Put landing legs on it, never used them. Oh well. Okay, we're going to go to surface mode and go up. Keep us level so we don't bounce when we land. So how far are we? We're not exactly on target, are we? 3 kilometers away, 6 kilometers from the farm. Not terrible. All I gotta do is pick up these panels anyway, so. Could drag it over there using the winch, but that's a bit risky. Plus, I don't know, this thing looks kind of heavy. 200 feet. See a shadow? That way. 100 feet. Okay, let's start slowing down a bit. 75. Yeti, and we are down, and the all-important panels are fine. Yay! Excellent. That makes me happy.